YouTube, good morning. I'm the Adirondack Prepper. Happy Wednesday. It's the day after Election Day. We did our civic duty yesterday and voted for a new president. And I was nervous going into last night. I'm still nervous this morning to see how things play out. Can't rest on our laurels though. Just because, I mean, our current president's in office till what? Mid-January? Can't remember the exact date. I've not had enough coffee this morning and my brain is not in gear. We can't rest on our laurels. If Mr. Biden wins and Harris gets in office, then I'm worried. In the meantime, for the next several weeks, all we can do is consider to do what we usually do. And I apologize for the delay there. I'm driving into my office this morning and I have a tractor trailer in front of me and the person's learning how to drive it. But I digress. All we can do is concentrate on the future. Everyone needs to keep stocking up on our usual supplies. Every one of us knows what certain items we need to stock up on before Election Day. Whether it be ammo, firearms, gun parts in particular, barrels, flash suppressors, everything that you can think of. Food, water. Don't rest up. Keep hitting it hard. Keep stocking up. Even though the election day is over, we still have a long road ahead of us. I can't remember who or where I watched it. Might have been Glenn Beck. I don't agree with everything that Glenn Beck says, but I agree with the fact about the 7 pillars of chaos and how we are entering the 5th or 6th pillar as of right now. I just heard on the news a few minutes ago about all the riots and chaos that were around the country in places like Los Angeles. I think they said Washington, D.C., if I remember correctly. Folks, I don't see it getting any better. I can only see the chaos getting worse and totally getting ramped up. The one thing I got a kick out of, I just thought of, and I apologize about the bumpy video, folks. I forgot my stabilizer this morning that I use for my phone in my truck, and mostly because I was making breakfast for my daughter. I needed to get the hell out the door to get to work, and I left it on the table. So it's a little bumpy. I apologize. I'm actually holding my phone while I drive. Not the smartest thing to do, but this is not going to be a overly long video, so I think I'll survive. But anyways, I heard a commercial yesterday on the radio that was for Biden, saying where we need to end the chaos, end the anarchy, and he wants to unify things. And I'm not one for getting overly political. Years ago I was. I've kind of have bitten my lip and changed my tune a little bit, how I approach things. But I got thinking about it after I heard the commercial, and I'm like, dude, you've been in office for 47 years. Other than be instrumental for the first assault weapons ban, what exactly have you done? Pretty much not much of anything. And it's not the Republicans in our current president that is causing this chaos and the turmoil. It's the Democrats. The Democrats are the ones that need to turn it off and shut it down, because this is nothing but absolute bullcrap. But anyways, enough of a rant. People, stay focused, stay determined. Keep working on your lists for prepping. I have 2 videos dropping later let's see, one's later tonight. The other one is going to be in another day or so. That I worked on last night while I was actually watching the election results. It's going to get interesting, folks. Keep working on your water, food. God. Spring kits for ARs, other parts, ammunition, magazines. Stock up. I would rather have it than and not need it than need it and not have it. But work on your list. Don't go outside your budget. No need to totally go into debt and max out your credit cards. I mean, that's a whole other discussion, so I won't bother going there. But anyways, everybody have an awesome day. Looks like it's going to be mid-50s where I am, considering it's, well, 31 out right now. It's going to be nice later on. Nice sunny day. Hopefully we'll all enjoy it. Stay safe. Stay prepared. Keep your head on a swivel. And I will talk to you all soon. Have a good one. The orange steaks, which I am grabbing here, are made by a company called Coughlin's out of Canada. They are absolutely fantastic, light, strong, and secure. I have had them in the ground with winds up to 60 miles an hour and have yet to lose a single steak. I highly recommend them to anyone. As I round the corner here, I'm going to be reaching for a fire starter packet, which I pick up and I look at, and I was actually thinking about purchasing it, but I decided at that particular time that I'm going to be doing another video in several weeks for fire and fire starters, and at that time I'll actually purchase this particular packet for everyone to see. The next item that I'm going to be grabbing is some waterproof matches. They come in a heavy-duty plastic container with a rubber O-ring and a light cloth material underneath the lid to help keep the matches secure. The matches have a burn time of about 15 seconds and are absolutely phenomenal. I highly recommend them to everyone. Here I am looking at several different heavy-duty tarps. The one that I grabbed, if I remember correctly, was a 8x10. These tarps were roughly $9 compared with going to a big box store like Home Depot or Lowe's, where they are over $30. Another quick thing that I forgot to mention is for the matches, they have these refill packs, which are roughly about $2.95 each. There's enough matches to refill the plastic container and are absolutely wonderful, and I highly recommend. As I walk down the aisle towards where the ammunition and the sporting goods are stored, I am checking out the various sections which had holes from the last several weeks and or months, making note of them. Usually when I walk through sections, I make a mental note instead of writing it down, or I will take a picture to write down at a later date. Here I am looking at the various different freeze-dried meals. I wish my particular store had more of a bigger selection. Unfortunately, they do not. Another thing that I wish my store had more of is more of items that were of a survival nature. The one thing that I would like to recommend for everybody to pick up is a Sawyer water filter. Whether one of their life straws or their various other products, they come with a lifetime guarantee and they are absolutely wonderful. I have several different of the light straws that I keep in various different bags, from my truck to go bags to even a bag that I have at work. I would rather have the product than not need it than need the product and not have it. I highly recommend this item as well. As I'm walking back over to my cart, right behind me is where the ammunition and the gun rack would be. One thing that I do not have on this video is I was talking to the employee who was standing behind. You can see in the background there are no firearms in the case and there's no ammunition in the case. To the right of the ammunition case there used to be boxes upon boxes of shotgun shells, no more. Here's where things truly got interesting, and I will let you listen in to what the employee said now.